Hello and welcome to this brand new course of a Flask. And by the way, machine learning course is at the end, so that's why I come with a new course which is Flask. And if you want a new course, please comment it down below. I'll be making that. I love to make that kind of courses for absolutely free. So in this video, this is an introductory video, Flask. What I'm going to do, I will talk about what are the servers, what are clients, and how actually the website works. Because many instructors are not going to what is a server or a protocol or a client, that kind of thing. And so that's why, for clearing all the confusions, I've covered this video. By the way, my name is Ayush. Yeah, for the sake of general knowledge. Okay. So again, revisiting what we are going to do, we'll talk about how website works, and then we'll also talk about what are the servers, what are the clients, and then at last we'll take a look at the first phase, which is initialization in Flask application. Okay. And from this video, this is a very important video because I'm telling you about the servers, clients, that kind of thing in our later videos. So I recommend you do not leave this video, and let's start with the video. So as usual, without wasting time, let's get into it. So what is the servers and what are the clients? For explaining that, I would like to take one topic also, which is how website works. So let's say servers are the program. Servers are the program or the hardware in which the program is located. Program or the hardware, just for writing definition, I will talk about it just in a second. What is that? And in which the program is located. Program is located inside the hardware, and actually it serves you. If you search on the internet facebook.com, let's say you are let's say what's your name, let's take one example, that my name is Ayush and your name is Ayush. Not your name, my name is Ayush. Okay, I searched on the internet that what I search, let's say LinkedIn. Okay, I search LinkedIn, for abbreviated as L. I search LinkedIn, and what it does, it's on contact. I sent request to the server. I searched the internet, and it has sent request because I am requesting to the internet to please let me go onto the LinkedIn. And I have gone onto the LinkedIn, and it's passes to the servers, and the servers contact and give via internet, and internet shows us the page. So here Ayush, it means me, is a client. It is a client, and server, which has all my data, because server has told the internet to give this kind of web page for me. So servers are the data storage. Without server, I think the world is no more. Yeah, absolutely, I'm saying the world is no more. It is just a backbone of the internet. If you have seen the websites, they often use their servers or a web hosting. You might be saying that web hosting. They rent servers by buying some web hosting, by subscription of a web hosting at a very, very cheap price, or very, very expensive. So what they used to do, they store the data and then provide the same data and serves the data to the user. Okay, just for the sake of more information, let me take one more example. So what does the servers are the data that they store data and serves the same data. It simply means they store stores the data. Let's abbreviate it as a D. Let's say data, and it stores the data, and it serves the same data to the user. Whereas, let's say you have logged in into some other website, and after that, if you go on their website, you will be logging in again. because it serves you the data and get back to your web page. And now it has one more. Even your chat on a WhatsApp is stored. Every photos are also stored. They are very, very expensive. The servers are very, very expensive. They are often stored in a hardware or in a program or in the software. Okay, so just the meaning of the software is that they stores the data and serves the same to the client. Just I've shown you an example of LinkedIn. Okay, now we'll take a look at in detail again. Again, one example. So here, me is a client which searches on the internet LinkedIn. So the server gives the LinkedIn web page for me. Okay, no worries. Very clear actually how a website works, or what is the servers, or what is the clients. You are a client. You are a browser. Sorry, not a you are a browser. My browser is a client, or you are a client because you want something and servers serves you. Okay, no worries. So I'm just writing this. Servers serves you and you take it, and you or the browsers or anything which is just takes is called the clients that they want, and clients also pay for that service. Okay, just like this, you got in a restaurant and you make sure that someone else came, like what I said, maid, let's say maid, or a kind of I don't know what. Sorry, waiter. Okay, so waiter serves us, and we given him a tip, or not a tip. We gave him the piece or dollars to him because we have eaten something from there. So there in the restaurant, we are the client which pays for the serves or the kind of the food that we eat. Okay, very easy. Now I think this would be very clearing your doubts. So we have cleared in 7 minutes, and I hope that you got a very interesting and service. And if you have any questions, please be sure to comment it down below, and I'm very happy to comment to answer the questions below, and also in the positive comments, not in negative comments. And if any feedback, please give it down below. And any videos, content, what I speak, that kind of thing. Okay? As I don't I don't speak something like that, so I don't have to necessarily work on that. Okay. So now let's talk about actually Flask. Flask is a micro web framework that is written in Python. I think Flask is good for small websites where you are not going complex things. It's a simple micro for making a simple websites. Often you deploy machine learning VR model on this Flask, as I do tell now, and I think Flask is a good for backend work, and also on the front end, as I don't think front end is very good for Flask. It also has HTML, CSS and that, and a bootstrap. We'll make use of that kind of code, and we will get started with that. So I'm really excited because at the end we have making a very good project. Okay, so the first phase is that in Flask is initialization. What does it mean? We have every Flask application has an instance. It has to create an application, often called an application instance. What it does, and every Flask, whenever you make a Flask project, you have to make this kind of initialization. Okay, so this is a very important part. So what it does, how does this look like? So first of all, we have a servers. We have here servers, and we have a client. And client send the request to the server, and again servers are the storage, or the data stores, the data center. Okay, and the stores and the serves, and the client send the request to the servers, and the servers passes the request to the object, to the application instance. In Flask, I'm just talking about in Flask application instance, or we can say an object, through web service interface protocol. through a protocol which is a web service interface protocol. Okay, so it passes to an object after getting the request from the client to an object. It passes to an object through a protocol, and it will often have a web service kind of interface protocol. Okay, no worries. Again, I'm recapitulating. The client gives the request to the servers, and the servers then passes to the object or the application instance for initialization. Okay, through a protocol named web service interface protocol. I think that it is web service interface protocol. I'm not remembering that name. Okay, so I will be taking a look at that, and again in the comment down below if there is a mistake. Okay, so again, now recapitulating. At the passes, we have a clients. It gives a request to the servers, and then servers passes to through a protocol to the application instance or an object. Okay, pretty much easy. Now, till now we have all cleared all those data. Now let's code. Let's code this initialization part. Okay, so I am in my folder which is Flask Full Course. So before going on to that, I would like to go to download the VS Code download, and just download it from here. Okay, just download it from here, and after the downloaded, please make sure that you have downloaded the Visual Studio Code. As I think I'll be very biased because I use Visual Studio Code. Or you can also download a Sublime or a PyCharm. Again, my internet is not so good, so you just download it from here. After that, what you have to do, you have to go on command prompt. After going on the command prompt, I will say just write pip install Flask. Pip install Flask. Okay, maybe it is not visible, so that I'm just highlighting it, and that will be in the screen. Okay, pip install Flask. Okay, after that, I've already downloaded that. This takes a second to download if your internet is high, and I've already downloaded, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so we have downloaded the Flask. Now it's time for, I have made one folder, Flask Full Course, and I will open with code. There is an option, or you can go onto here, and then after that, don't save. On here, and then open file or open folder, just go through that and you'll get to know. And let's make an init.py. Okay, and Flask folder, let's make an init.py. And after that, what we are going to do, we are going to import a class which is Flask, from which we are going to make an application instance for initialization. And every Flask application, you will see this initialization part. So for that, from Flask, I'm going to import the Flask class. Okay, then just going to show you. Okay, now it's visible. We are going to import the Flask class for initialization. Okay, pretty much easy. Now let's make an the object of a class. So for that, for convention, I usually use app, which is an app. Okay, you can write anything you can want. You can also write a donkey. Okay, so after that, we will make the Flask object. Now in that, it takes one argument, which is a name. Okay, and many Flask developers are very confused with this. Actually it is an argument that helps us to find the root path. It maybe what I'm to say will not be very clear to you. Don't worry about it, as you will get to familiar with it when we go in advanced level in Flask. So don't worry if you're not understanding, but if you're understanding, just I will make this simple. What is this argument is that it is used for using root path, used for finding the root path, so that, just I'm writing it, so that the resource files will be found. So that for later use, for finding the resource files in the application. Okay, so why we use this is this argument, because it is used in finding the root path so that the resource files can be found out in the applications. And if you're not getting, so don't worry about it. It's very kind of not too much whatever about it. It's very easy. It's just I'm juggling with my English. Okay, English. Okay, so I think now that's it for this video. In the next video, I will be talking about the routes, your functions, and a server setup. Okay, and before leaving that, if you want to hear me again, please be sure to subscribe this YouTube channel and press the notification bell. I have only 42 subscribers and it's already 1 month, and I want you to subscribe this YouTube channel and check out that machine learning course. It's also a very interesting course. Okay, so that's it for this video. I'll be catching up with the next video. Till then, bye bye.